we doing, everybody? Quarantine Taste Test 2020, episode 45. 45 coming at you. Happy Thursday. It's gonna be hot. It's hot today. I mean, it's nice. It's nice out, but it's hot. It's gonna be hot this week. It's Friday. It's gonna be boiling. It's gonna be great. We're going back to like an old standby tonight for Quarantine Taste Test. Not a standby. I haven't had these two. Actually, I've never had these two. But I think it was episode 2. Episode 2, probably like 8 weeks ago or so. Whatever it was. We did Stoneface. 2 experimental IPAs, I think it was. It was 2 experimental IPAs. I know it was Unicorn. Forklift. I can't remember the other one. But we did Stoneface, 2 IPAs. I can't remember if they're doubles or not. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the original. Number 2. We're gonna go head to head. One of these beers just came out today. First timer. We've got the one that didn't come out today. We got a triple IPA from Stoneface. If you can see that, gotta get it closer. Line of Sight. That's a triple. Put that one over here. And then just came out today. It's double IPA. Racing Bathtubs. Racing Bathtubs. Let's see the label here. So that's kind of interesting. So let's get cracking these beers. I did a pretty intense workout today. I already regret. I texted a few of you guys. I can't get this open. Are you really kidding me? Let me try it with my my Caribbean mask. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have fingernails, so it's a problem. I can't sometimes get cans open. If any of you have ever had a couple canned beers with me, you know this. Like, it takes me some time, or I gotta use a tool. This was one of them. Anyway, oh my God, I can already smell that beer. Whew. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Takes a few guys. I did went back to my basketball days, and I did full court suicides. Bad idea. Bad idea. I'm sure it'll be fine, but my quad's already hurting me. So we talked about IPAs a lot already. You gotta be kidding me. This is unbelievable. Talked about IPAs a lot. So we know the origin of that. We also know about double IPAs. And we've talked about triple IPAs. So today what I thought we'd talk about is what makes these 2 beers a little bit different, which is mostly the triple IPA should be a little more syrupy. It's going to be a little more thick, but not much, not by much. But they have some different hops. I believe Line of Sight. Yeah, Line of Sight. Line of Sight has 2 main hops in it. Australian hop and a US hop. The Australian hop, I believe, is Topaz. Topaz would be like, it's like a high alpha hop, so that's what's going to make it the triple. It's going to be incredibly powerful. And then it's got the Sultan. I think it's like Sultana hop. That's the US one. And that's where you get the big aromatics from. So those are the 2 primary different hops in Line of Sight. In Racing Bathtubs, it's all Australian hops. I believe it's Ella, which used to be called Stella, and you've got Vic's Secret, and you've got Galaxy. Galaxy is pretty close to Topaz, but then I believe it's the Vic's Secret. That's gonna be where you get like a ton of like a pineapple smell. You're gonna get some pine. So this should be more like the Line of Sight. It's going to be probably a little more powerful on your face, in your tongue, and should be like not syrupy, but it should be like a little bit heavier of a beer. Whereas the Racing Bathtubs, that should be a little bit more piney, pineapple, more aromatic than the Line of Sight. So that's at least what science says. We'll see what I have to say, or if anyone wants to come over and have one, see what they say too. I'm not saying I'm right, but I don't know the answers more than science. That's not what I'm saying. But all this stuff comes down to preference and taste and, you know, whatever. So, let's go, which one should we go first? Let's go racing bathtubs first. 8.0 is how it poured. It's actually not as juicy looking as I thought. I do have some, like fogness here because it's so hot out and it's cold beer. That's the other thing too, no dank. A triple IPA from like a West Coast is going to be really, really dank. This is going to be juice. I'm not getting a ton of smell. Could also be the freaking pollen that's still around. Okay, I get a little bit of pine, but not that much. It's not that aromatic. It's not like, it actually, when I open it up out of the can, I smelled it more than I do out of the glass. But one sip, everyone knows the rules. Okay. Yeah, that's good. It's more like berry fruity. It's not pineapple. It's like almost like a peach. It's not. I don't want to. It doesn't smell like tastes like peach, but it's a lot more subtle than I thought it would be from the smell. But it's good. It's good. It's a good beer. It's also pretty light for a double IPA at 8.0. Like, that's incredibly drinkable. That's dangerous. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, line of sight. I've heard good things about this. Mr. Matthew James Durkee and my brother both have had this, and they were raving. So we'll see if I agree. Difference in coloring here. Not a lot. Not a lot, actually. This is a little bit lighter, which makes sense, I think. The Topaz usually is a little bit lighter than the Galaxy. Okay, it smells way different. This smells a little more boozy. This definitely smells heavier. One sip, everyone has rules. Okay. What is this, 10? Yeah, it's 10%. You would not know that that's 10%. This is a little more grassy. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It does not taste like dirt. That's incredibly smooth for a 10.0. Holy crap. That's definitely more like grassy. It has much bigger aroma than racing bathtubs. Okay, votes in. Let's make a quick one tonight. It's a quick one tonight. Racing bathtubs. Maybe do one more sip. Been doing this for so long, 8 weeks, whatever it was. I need one more sip and then I can give the taste or the test. That sounds good, that one. Racing bathtubs, I've had better. Unicorn was better. I think I gave it Unicorn in the 8s. I'm gonna give that 7-8. It was good. It was good, but not. It's not an 8 or above beer. It's just not. Line of sight. Oh man, the more that sits, it's got a lot of smell of that. Yeah, that's good. That's 8.4. That's an 8.4 beer. That's an 8.4 beer right there. So, line of sight. I can't have two 10.0s line of sights. I had 2 songs lined up for tonight to leave you with, and I didn't know what kind of mood I was in. We're gonna deviate a little bit. We're gonna deviate from the 70s soft rock. We're gonna go 80s soft rock, but that's not really the point. Little public service announcement. We're not gonna shift here. I'm gonna go off script for a minute, and then we'll be done with that. But Quarantine Taste Test is all about like having fun. That's what I'm all about in general, anyway. That's what 5 Kosher's all about. But 2020, man. 2020 freaking sucks. Like, it really does. For my job, I talk to a lot of people throughout the day, like different people around the country, and And if you think of 2020, like you got COVID, you got these like unreal racial tensions. You got the economy tanking, even though no one thinks it is. It is, and you got unemployment. You got division. It's really crappy. It's really not good. I was on a phone today with someone that one of their properties is like that burnt to the ground, and someone on my team's best friend died from COVID. It's unreal. It's crazy. I could go on, and it doesn't matter like what side you're on. If there is a side, there's no freaking side. But like what your thoughts are, doesn't really matter. That's not the point. That's not where we're going tonight. Where we're going is 2020's got it. We need some. This freaking world needs some freaking relief. This is bullshit. So we're gonna leave you tonight with a song that I love. I love it. If you haven't seen the movie, so sorry to turn serious on you there for a minute, but like it's freaking nuts. But if you haven't seen this movie, this isn't the movie, but if you haven't seen the movie about Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys, you absolutely should. It's with John Cusack. Great movie. I love this Brian Wilson song, and we'll pause to be serious here for a little bit, and then we'll see you tomorrow. We'll get back to cocktails and country tomorrow. You have a good night.